Hello, learner, and a warm welcome at learning platform Chat Inside. Hope you learn from this session. Our today's session is belong to class first maths, and our today topic is from their syllabus measurements. Look at here. If you want, then spell out that spelling with me. It's MEASUREMENTS. Measurements. Okay? It's just the half divided to here and then divided from here. So it's a measure that the even it's a measure and it's a mint. So it's a properly called measurements. Okay? So it's a symbol. It's a part first with static that is a symbol of it's a first session on a second half. Okay. So wait for next static which is stand with a first number first. Okay. And don't forget to connect with your learning platform Chat Inside. Now I'm going to decoding these points for you. First point is recall. Okay, we just recall our concept which relate with our junior classes like a KG and our the nursery than the UKG. Okay, after that we again just talking about length. After that we use a unit for measuring a length. After that we are talking about a weight. And after that, we are talking about a capacity. And last one is our practice time. Okay, hope you got it all the points from here. Look at here. N- Now I'm going to recall your concept from your previous classes. Okay, so we are recall about a tick, a right, the one that is. Okay, that is bacha. We just take here two image are the two figure are two object and we are just compare them with each other. Okay, and which is according to our question, so we have to just tick over there. Look at here a figure. Okay, so our question related short. So we are just look at our figure. It's a what is that? It's a pencil. Okay, and another one is also pencil. But when we look at the both the pencils, so short one just over from here. Okay, look at here. Our short is just over here, over here. But the long one pencil is remain from here upper side and from here a lower side. That is which one is the shorter when we are compare, so that the small pencil is a short pencil. Okay, a short in a figure. Okay, I'm just remove it and you have to just look at it in a proper way. So we have to tick on a figure according to our question. So our next question about no, don't jump on the next question. First of all, just tell me what the spelling of a pencil. Yes, I know that. It's maybe ma'am, it's a P-E-N, but we are just confused. It's a P-E-N-C-I-L. It's a pencil. Okay, when you learn spelling words which relate with your books, so it's increase your vocab, which help to play a game of the word making in your classroom, in your bus with the elder one, the person. Okay. Okay, just look at that. The another one question is that now the another question is about a tall. So we look at the it's a figure of a tree. When we look at both the trees, so again we just find out that the first tree is over here and the second one is from here to upper one is a longer. So our first one is not a tall, but our second tree is a tall. Okay, very good. Very good, my little masters. So I'm just remove that the tick and we just look at it. Look at here. It's a spelling of a tree. So which one is a tall here? Our second figure, like that one. So we tick on our the second tree. Very good. And don't forget to also learn the spelling of a tree and also about a tall. Okay. So learn these spelling which is mentioned here. It's definitely helpful for you. Now move on to next point. Hey, little masters, look at here. Now it's another one question is tick again correct the longest when. Okay, so which object we take to here? We take a when to here for our question. So we look at the longest when. It's the first one and it's our the second one. So which one is the longer? That one or this one, bacha? From that the image we observe that our second one, that one is longer than our first one. So we tick on a which figure? We tick on a second. So use here a right tick. Again, my highlighter does not follow my instructions. Okay, so look at here again in a proper way. We use a tick the correct symbol for the longest when. So our second one is the longest when. Very good, my little masters. Look at here, my little masters. Okay, it's a learning platform. Don't forget to connect with it. And our third question is that put a tick that is the right symbol on the longest tree. So which one is the longest tree? look at here object, which is our tree. So here a first, second, third, fourth. Okay, if we are just draw a line, so it is from here to here. So it's the longest. And it's just a short than a longest. And it is also in a short with the first one. Okay, so both are bacha that leave that the first one because of that it's a much longest. So leave that other cross it over here and then draw a line from here to here. So both like when we give it a number like a 2 and a 3. So these are the same in a shape and the size. So they are not the shortest, but that our the fourth one is a shortest tree over here. When we are just compare it more than two to three things and look at there which one is the shortest. That is bacha when we use. Look at here when we use the shortest that means bacha we just take a how many object more than the two object. We take a more than the two images are the objects to here to find out which one is the shortest. Okay, very good. Hope so you understand that. And now I'm just erase over the rough work and just look at here. Now look at here a proper way, which is when we use a tick on a shortest, so it's our the fourth tree. Okay, very good. I know you got it my all points from here. Now we are talking about our the second most important point about a length bacha. Okay, how do we measure the length or what is the mean of a length bacha? So we are just look at here. First of all, put a tick on the pencil. Look at here. Put a tick on the pencil that is shortest than arrow. Okay, that is what we use here a arrow over to measure a shortest pencil. Again here a shortest that is bacha we just take a more than the two object are the two figure here. So we again take here one, two, three. How many pencil we take here, bacha? It's a three. Okay. Look at here. It's a first pencil. It's our second, and that is our the third. Okay. So what the question is arises here that the question is we have to just take a tick. Okay. We have to just take a tick on a shortest pencil. So how do we measure that? If we just draw over here a like a arrow. Okay. Wait. I don't know why that the highlighter is moves so faster than me. If we just look at a arrow from here, draw a arrow from wait. From here, but just suppose that. So which one is the shortest? So it's a same. After that, it's the second pencil is just finish over here, but the third one is our pencil, which is also finish over here. This is pacha, which is our the shortest pencil. Our third one is the very shortest not a very shortest bacha, but it's a shortest pencil. Okay, we not use a very before the shortest, because of that shortest is itself represent a very small. So we not use a very shortest. It's about a shortest. Very good. So it's a rough way. So our third pencil is a shortest pencil in them. Okay, so we uh, finish over here. We just finish over here. Okay, and look at it in a proper way. We just draw here a box, and again we just do our the work about the answers. So it's our the third. Take a arrow and compare as it is, which I do before a seconds. So tick on a third pencil, which is a very shortest in them. Look at on the next question. It's about to draw an arrow longer than the pen. So we take here a pen, and it's a pen. And we have just draw longer arrow. Longer here, that is bacha, more than that. The pencil, the height. Other pencil a size. So pen size is over here, as you can be the see bacha. It's over here, but we have to just draw a longer. So we just increase the length of or the size of that the arrow. We just increase the size of arrow. Okay, so it's a longer arrow than the pen. Hope you definitely got that the point. So look at it in a proper way, like that. Okay, come on with me on a next point, which is again bacha, draw a arrow shorter than the pencil. So we take a pencil and draw a shorter arrow. What is the mean of the shorter arrow? Bacha, shorter arrow, that this mean we have to draw a short length of the arrow at the end of a pencil. So we take a arrow from here to here and just finish over here. So when we draw here a arrow like that, bachas, that since our pencil is just more than or a remain here like a one digit. So it's our a shortest arrow. Okay, it's a improper way, and you have to just look at it in a proper way. Like that, we take a arrow and draw that. So it's a shorter than a pencil. Look at our next point, which is our measuring a length. Before that, the arrow, when we are play with the arrow, bacha, that is related with our length. Okay, that is bacha. Which one have a length is a greater, more than the another one. Now we are talking here about measuring a length. How do we are measuring? Measure the length at ancient time, before that the modern time. Okay, so look at here a figure. Okay, before that the figure, just you have to remember that the statement, bacha, wait, just I'm taking my highlighter. You can use these part of your body units to measure things around cube. That since bacha, you have to use your the body parts which is already mentioned here to measure the things around you. Okay, like what is uh, how much your body parts are the body unit relate with your the box. Okay, how much your eraser with your the body parts. Okay, like a body units. Next one is about what is the length of your the study table with your body units, and what is length of your the pencil, what is room length, are the first length, are a surface, are a floor length at your home, at your school. Okay, hope so you got it all the points. After that, the over the session here. So look at here a few examples over here. Like a first one is our hand span. What is our hand span? As you are able to see that our first thumb and our little one finger is held in a hand span. When we have just measure the things by using, when we are stretch our palm from a thumb to our the last one are the little one finger, so it's known as a hand span. Okay, after that the second one is our the one digit. First of all, just learn about the one by one. Okay, then look at there the examples. Digits. What about the digits, bacha? In your hand, if you look at there, so in your the first finger like that one, look at there are the box like a first, second, and a third box. Okay, because like a there are horizontal line in your the each one points, so they are known as a digit. What about a palm? A palm that the says bacha of four digits are it's approximate about 3 inches. When we are just open our palm and use it for the measuring of the any points. Okay, that our the palms is represent a four digits. Okay, and what about a cubit? It's about your that is started from your the elbow and end at the mid of your finger, so it's known as a cubit. What about a footprint? Okay, it's a footprint. When you look at your soul, it's known as your footprint. And what about a pace? It's pronounced a bacha pace. Okay, P-A-C, it's pronounced a pace. So what about a pace? When you use your soul. Okay, when you use your soul for a walking way, like a walking style, so it's known as a pace. Like a first step, then another. Look at the same, like a first step bacha here, then the another one is the second step, then after that, so it's known as a pace. But that the pace is related to the walking style. It's a definitely with you the walking style, but after that the over here your heels, that your the toe is again attached with your the heel, so it's called a face. Hope so you know about that the measuring length by using our body parts, okay, as a unit for measuring of a length. At the ancient time, there are not the much standard units are represents. That's why we use our the body parts for measuring of length. Now look at here about we are talking about a cubit, cubit. Look at here, it's a cubit, hand span, and a pace. So here a few example of it. A first boy, which uh, Vihan wants to measure their steady table with the help of a cubit. Cubit is like that, but our cubit is started from. I'm just try to make you the cubit from here. Okay, I'm not good in drawing so much, but definitely I'm gonna try it. Okay, 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 okay. It's just a second finger. Okay, okay. It's just the second finger, and it's your thumb. It's your thumb, bacha. So look at here. It's your cubit is started from end of your mid of your arm, which is from the elbow to your the mid finger, to your the mid finger like that, bacha. Because of that, your mid finger is a little bit longer than the other one, so that's why it's started from my elbow to the your mid finger. Hope so you know that and got it at the point from here. So by cubit, you definitely measure the study table, your water length, and your bed length also, and your school seat, your desk length. Okay, your desk length. I'm just forget that the name. Next one is about a hand span, bacha. With the hand span, what is that the sense of the hand span? If you have the idea about, so look at here when we open your palm and stretch it. Okay, stretch it. It just happen with the highlighter. Otherwise, I'm not too bad in a drawing. So it's our the last one. We got the little one. So when you stretch your whole palm with your thumb, bacha, when with your the thumb and the little one, the figure, the little finger, so it's known as a hand span. Okay, as you see here. And the last one about a pace, it's a pace, bacha. So it's look at here, just here, first shoes, and after that the over there, the last one, the point of there, the shoes, they attach there the toe side to the end of a first leg. So it's known as a pace. Hope so you got it all the points from here. Okay. Look it on a next point is that. Look at here, my little masters. It's a practice time. So look at the other point. Use these body units of lengths and record the measurements. Okay, you have to use your the body units as we use a back of that the point which is like a footprint, uh, pace, cubit, and hand span, a palm, a digits. So like that. Okay. Why we are use of the body units because of that at a ancient time they have no idea about a proper standard units, that's why they use them. Okay, but when you will be in a class 2 we are definitely talking about a proper um, standard standard unit, which is a kilogram, liter, milliliter. Okay, these four are the units which is used for a weight and a length. Length. Okay, so you have just look at here a first question, which is related with our palm. Okay, very good. It's a hint for you. So guess what? Our the next question. But look at the first question is here, which is my dex is palm longer or a long. Okay, so you have to fill that the dash with your own answer. Next, our question, which is related with the digits. Okay, very good. So you got it at the point. A question from that the hint. That's why you are little masters. Look at here. It's a second question. My pencil is a digit long. So what the length of our pencil? We use here the length, measure there the length, not use. We just measure there the length with the digit. Okay, and fill that the answer in a dash. And what is that? Yes, definitely. It's about a hand span. We use our the hand span to measure a teacher table. Okay, my teacher's table is a hand span long. Okay, we have to again fill the dot with our answer. So a teacher table where they put their the attendance register, their chalks, their water bottle also. So you have to just measure their table with your hand span, how much they are longer. So okay, now we are just put that the answer with it. My body counts, okay, not with yours. So it's no, it's not related with me. Because of that, when you measure your text, it goes with that the 9 digit, but in my hand is, but it with uh, my units is goes just a half of yours, so it's around a fourth. Okay, it's a fourth palm with my palms, so it's related with yours. So my dex is, that is bacha, your dex is just about a 9 palms long. Next one is my pencil. That is bacha. It's about your pencil. So what's a pencil? What's the length of your pencil? Your pencil length is a 5 digits. What about your teacher table? It's a 6 hand span long. It's with my units. Okay. Look at the next one question. So it's a hint. Just guess that the question. Definitely, it's related with a qubit. So my bed at a home, that is your bed, which is at your home, it's a qubits long. So how much qubits they long? You have to fill that the answer in the blank. Next one question is about a pace. So how much your room pace longer? You have to fill it with your pace. Okay, in a blank box, a blank space. So the Fourth question is answer over here. It's fill yourself, okay? It's your homework. You have to guess that the answer. Yeah, how much you relate with me or not? Just over there, yes, ma'am. I'm just looking at you the video. Are you the session? Okay, it's your homework. Just find out there the answer at your home. That's why you definitely relate that the session and the all the concept which is over here. Okay, I know that. You just say that, ma'am, not, we just not need any homework. We have already the much more the painting the walls in our notebook and the classrooms and the coachings over there and there. So that's why here our answer which is our 4 cubits. So bed size is a 4 cubits. It's just approximate, not a proper. So my room is space longer. It's about a 30. Okay, a 30 pace is a long length of my wall, the base of the floor. Hope so you got it all the point from here. Now I'm just pick up the thread from a weight bacha. Okay, so length point are over here. Now we just take a next point from a weight. Okay, I don't want that told about like, subscribe, and press the bell icon, but it needs yourself when you wants to connect with me on a learning platform, chat inside. If you not do that, the like, subscribe, or the on your the notification, you never ever got that the any points or any session from my side. So if you really want to be clarity on your own concept related with your the subjects, uh, measure points, that's why you have to connect it with me. Stay healthy. Bye bye.